Kwena, good evening. Thank you very much for joining us. Well, there's been a lot of finger pointing here. You have the municipalities saying they cannot process salaries because money is still being withheld. And on the other hand, you have a treasury, provincial treasury departments saying we are here to look after public money, and if certain conditions are not met, it is not wise nor prudent to actually do what the municipalities would want us to do. What is your sense of what exactly is going on and who's on the wrong here?
Thank you, Vuyo, and to your listeners. My voice is not correct today, but I hope you can hear me properly.
Yes, I can.
Okay, that's good. Vuyo, I came to your studio, I think, a few weeks ago to indicate that our problem is that Treasury must not be shouting around. Treasury must call us to a meeting to discuss what is their problem in ensuring that municipalities meet their legal obligation of paying workers. And as things stand now, we're expecting Treasury and the COCTA to respond to the legal obligations of workers that have worked who were expecting to get salaries. And at this point, we have raised this point before. We said we want Treasury to propose a permanent solution. If they don't, we have our own view on how the entire national funding of local government must be done. And we're waiting for Treasury to come back to us. They should not be provoking workers through not paying their salaries.
When was the last time you engaged with directly with Treasury, apart from speaking on platforms like this show, for example?
No, in fact, what we have done, we went to the minister on the 14th of June, Minister of COCTA, the new minister. We met with her. We raised the same issues which we are raising now. And we said, Minister, we want a meeting between ourselves and Treasury. She must coordinate it because we take it that she's responsible for the department. She must coordinate us together as opposed to us calling Treasury, calling them on the side. They are government in one. They must agree on themselves on a date to meet with us, because as we speak now, we are sitting with the application for exemption from municipalities that they can't pay employee salaries now. The exemption is going to be happening on the 3rd of August in 2 weeks' time. And we're saying before that time, we must have met ourselves and agree on how we're going to resolve the dispute. Because we are not going to accept a municipality telling us that they can't pay workers.
What was the ministers of the COCTA minister's response?
The response from the minister was that she has that on hand, she will work on it, and we're surprised that even in her budget vote, she didn't even mention the fact that we're saying workers must be paid. And to us, that is a disappointment, because we approached her before even this issue arises now. And we're saying we are ready to meet them anytime to ensure that they can pay our municipal workers salaries on time. And we don't expect a layer of the state not to pay salaries. Because if that happens, it means we are approaching what is called a failed local state. And that has a ripple effect on the entire state in itself. And we cannot allow that to happen.
Well,
and if it means if they are requesting us to be on the streets, we'll do that. But we don't think we're at that point now. We're at a point where we're saying let's engage on how they must ensure that they stabilize the environment. Treasury cannot just issue rules and stay away. They must issue rules and say we must comply with 1, 2, 3, and 4, which we agree with them. But they must say to us, what is the permanent solution for funding of local government?
That's where we're going to leave it for now. Kwena, thank you very much for your time. Kwena Ramatlo, who is from the South African Municipal Workers Union, saying they have engaged with the minister, have raised these issues, looking for a long-term solution, asking the minister to convene other stakeholders, including Treasury, but all those efforts have come to naught.